Give it your best shot.
Oh. I didn't even know. Y'all,
I was standing on the other one, but you were standing on that one, so I was like, oh.
I thought it was. He heard you. $2K might be. Oh, not 2K.
What happened?
So what court are you talking about? I thought it's only this court we can play, because that's no squads. But Nazil finna join, so we finna play Proven.
We finna play what?
Alright, you got, alright. Never mind, we can play one more game. But when Nazil join, we going to Proven or something. Kevin said right. Or Kevin, we should take these niggas to do them races, bro. So we can have more people in a minute.
Do what?
No. The races, nigga. On that one. The races on the game, nigga. Like, what's my what we were doing earlier. When we were racing each other and shit. Nigga, we were just racing each other, bro. Nigga, on Roblox, nigga, don't act fucking retarded. I'm gonna shot shit out your ugly ass. Bitch! What the
I got me a little 5 flick.
A flick?
You seen it, Melvin?
What flick?
From Patton.
Yeah. No,
I posted it on my story.
Oh, I ain't seen. I'm gonna look at.
City,
On what?
baby.
Oh, now?
Show them who the real GOAT is.
What?
Oh, you in.
Oh, how we get started the game? I thought you was in the game. Oh, we started the game.
That's Melvin. I mean, that's Kevin.
Kevin not
Who's
in.
that?
I don't know. I forgot about Kevin. I don't know. I got sidetracked. We was talking about something. I just pressed A. That's it. I didn't hear you, bro.
Hello,
We're smacking it,
everyone.
bro.
Thanks
What kind
so
of
much
there?
for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yeah, I know.
This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve
There's
Smith.
Good boys.
David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Jamal Murray is out there with money, and it's Brown in at the small forward. And for the Bulls, we'll see DeRozan and Williams playing at forward. Alex Caruso out there with White, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. One thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Here's Money. Pass to Brown. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Gordon, the pass to Money. Rob.
We two guards.
And stolen by Gordon. Inside. Here's Brown. Off to a... Good start as he hits
my God. And look at how quick he was to fight on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's DeRozan. And Brown pulls it down. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Milwaukee.
Come on,
and you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
The reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket. Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
What are you talking about?
Murray outside. Here's Money. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off. Had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one
y'all
end,
fucking pass me
preventing
the
them on the other end. That
No, I
was
don't
the
know what
story
he was doing.
of the
He
game.
was doing some
Bulls
weird
shooting
shit.
their first free throws of the game.
You got work
Switch,
when you
switch,
work
switch,
next week.
switch.
And that one falls for White. A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his
Bro,
guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Hey,
You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them. The last
oh
couple
yeah,
of years.
Nazil.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a
You
while.
work next week?
It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought starting in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
That was the question. The question was, do you work,
And inside
work next
Murray's
week?
attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
Right the pass to Williams.
Yeah, unlike a daily, like, let's say you're down for about, how many days you work out a week?
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. DeRozan's got
So
5.
it's actually between
Good
one
way
and
to
six.
start this game. If you want to get him rolling
No
as
one would have to,
early
so
as
I'm probably,
possible.
And we
I'm
know
probably
once
working
he
like,
gets in the
like
rhythm,
Monday
he's
through
a
Friday,
really
Monday
tough
through
guy to
something like that.
stop.
And great finish you last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still
It ain't bad.
slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
That's it.
Both free throws good for money. And a bittersweet game here for MP. Today's game falling on the anniversary of the passing of his grandfather and a great player himself, Truck.
And you figure MP will be charged up emotionally. Hopefully, it only impacts his play in a positive manner. I know Truck would be incredibly proud of the young man MP has become.
From 15 feet away, Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's Caruso. He's guarded closely. Williams has a screen for White. Back to Caruso. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And it's White missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, it's a somber night for MP, as tonight's game falls on the anniversary of his grandfather's death. His grandfather, of course, was NBA veteran Truck, one of the biggest influences on MP's life. MP has chosen to play through, even though he knows emotions will be running high. Feeling it will be cathartic. We'll see how he handles it all, guys.
Yeah, thanks, David. Not an easy night for MP, and certainly not an easy night for his family. Now here's White, following the miss by Jokic. Drummond, a screen. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Changes for Chicago. Green is checked in for Williams. Dosunmu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ball subbed in for Alex Caruso. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Murray surveying the D. And another miss by Denver. The Bulls leading by 5. This is for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kobe White. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Jordan. Gordon comes in for Justin Holiday. And Money subbed in for Murray. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. Money out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Watson in at the 3 slot. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now here's DeRozan. He's covered by Watson. Back to DeRozan. Pass the ball. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell-Pope. Money. And misses. Off the right side of the rim.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's DeRozan. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Watson. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside ball. Back to DeRozan. Puts the move on. Second chance shot. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Up high to stuff the alley.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2
you might
overall.
leave the card,
Elite vision and size.
Here's Money. Another shot. And
What you
foul
say
on
you're
the
doing?
shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
What you doing,
Guys,
man?
what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
For me, they made a point to attack
I got it. I can do
inside
this good
early
from
in the
my
game,
side.
and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks.
Anybody like you just can't drive, puss. Then get out of his way, puss. If I can dodge you can dodge her. Ain't no slowing down, catch up, puss. I did it. Let me get your just join off Kevin. Yo, I just shit. He can't drive. That's all it is, okay? I'm still winning, twin. I'm crashing too. Hell yeah, folks. I'm sure I'm gonna win. Are you? Nah, no. Fuck all that, cause no. Nah, cause you were just like, oh, I'm gonna be. No. I'm gonna keep being cocky. I am, nigga, cause no, you were just being cocky to me. I'm gonna beat you and get your shit whooped. So when you be cocky, it ain't like that. I did just flip though. Yo, I gotta look. You? What that make it? That make it 11-4.
In creating some offensive opportunities.
The first free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Drummond comes in for Javonte Green. And it's White in for DeMar DeRozan. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Caldwell Pope. He doesn't get the second one. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the
You don't want to come? What are you doing?
No doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players. Guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Ball with the bucket.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
This is it to Brown.
I'm good at
Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Now here's White. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Patrick Williams with the sweet-looking mid-range
Hey,
jump
you want me
shot.
to call you when I'm on?
Murray against Ball. Fires from deep. Murray, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
7-second difference, shot game clock.
We got hit that instead.
Murray against Ball. Out to White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Where you at, Nezzy?
Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jokic inside. Working on Drummond. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Chicago Bulls.
What beat?
And you think about what MP's going through emotionally tonight, it being the anniversary of his grandfather's death.
Yeah, you talk to anyone who knew him, man. They were
dogging this little G.
He just wanted the best for his grandson, providing unyielding support.
I'm responding now.
And MP, he carries that with him.
Put their ass on.
Yeah, MP definitely has Truck's toughness, the no-nonsense approach, but also has the big heart.
And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, ground to make up a major deficit for the Nuggets. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Hey, Twin, you got cars on the bitch or no?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though.
You going to hell? You can get a scat or Hellcat first.
And it probably has to happen quickly.
Me and Kevin got both.
Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but
you sound like you're in the water, bro.
He's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
You'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Alex Caruso out there with Kobe White. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Murray kicks to Jokic. Here's Money. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where
you can. You got 30.
And the pass to Money.
Get out the car. Go to this right quick.
Hits the three-point bomb. Money's got 5.
See how much you go for.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Here's Money. 5 points in the game.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have.
Going first person.
The Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998. Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Let's go.
Top damn nigga.
What? No good.
No doubt. He's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Looking to get back on track here. Rebound by
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Drops it in from 11 feet. Caruso's got 6.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Here's Money. And that was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. 2 shots coming up. Let's see some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan.
Hey guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for him.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple of seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Balls checked in. And it goes down 2 points.
Caruso likes to take high.
Come here. Can you see my special rap on this bitch?
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
You see? I'm going to show you this card. This card better. Twin, you see? I got this. Twin, you see the special rap on this bitch? Watson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at Williams.
Nah, I don't
there
know.
are a few
Evans, he
players
can't
ahead
work
of him
for
in the
him.
voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And here are the Bulls now. Denver able to drain the 3. Ball finds Caruso. Drummond with a screen on Caldwell Pope.
What's the best
Back to Ball.
place to rank up stuff at?
Setting up Hydro or something like that.
They get it back. Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Williams.
The defense.
Pass to White. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. White's got 8 points.
Kobe White making it rain from distance.
Caldwell Pope outside. Jokic sends the screen for Caldwell Pope. Here's Money.
How's that on?
Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Now here's Drummond. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
You see this time and time again, teams looking to foul Drummond. They are betting he will not make his free throws.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Shooting 2.
Nazil, tell me I wasn't flying in that bitch. You said your character. Tell me I was not. Boy, I was flying, Nazil.
He misses the free throw.
Andre Drummond's game has to improve.
Nigga, I probably got the fastest Camaro, bro.
If he wants to be a go-to
player.
So for the Bulls, Green.
This shit only for like 100,000, bro. What you wear right now?
Alex Caruso, and it's Dosunmu in for White.
Keep riding
Jordan, he's checked in for Denver. Justin Holiday comes in for Money.
No, it's for 100,000, like 131,000.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver.
Kevin, get out. The new one? Let me see.
Caldwell Pope outside. And the 3 off target.
No, it's not that one.
Ball against Murray. And Drummond throws it down.
Quality possession. Lonzo orchestrating right now. Delivering a pinpoint pass.
Hold on.
Murray for 3. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Nuggets trail by 10, so on the floor for Denver. We've got Reggie Jackson. Jokic is out there with Kentavious Caldwell Pope, and it's Watson in at the 4. Now here's Jackson. Caldwell Pope left side. Feeds to Watson. And that one is off. Nice D from DeRozan. Here's Carter. Some solid defense there from Jack.
Bro, I just fucking spins out, bro.
Crummins checked in for Cook. And a switcher also for Denver. Money's checked in for Justin Holiday.
Bro, I keep
Let's
crashing.
check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Nuggets trail by 12. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Aaron Gordon. David Aldridge, what's the status?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I just talked with Denver's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Here's Caldwell Pope.
Bro, look at my screen,
After
man.
Chicago,
We'll call you in the draft.
And the basket by Money.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
What you want to ride in,
Pass
Nazil?
the ball.
The Barrow.
Drummond with a screen on Jackson. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to
Hey,
perfection.
Nazil, hop in
They
this
could
bitch.
get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Javonte Green. Alex Caruso comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Pass to Money. Lets it go. The Nuggets with another miss.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Not like his younger days and his young legs, but DeMar DeRozan can still hammer it down.
White against Murray. Here's Money. And there's the pass to Gordon. Here's Money, defended by Caruso. Count that bucket. 10 points for Money.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. Outside White. Back to Caruso. That three off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 13.
Damn.
Murray for three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
This car loud as shit, bro. Nazil, you hear this shit?
Outside DeRozan. Pass to White. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Williams. No good that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pulls it up. No good off the back of the rim.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now here's Drummond. After the miss from Money. Misses from short range.
Bro, I keep spinning out in this damn Hellcat, bro.
Left in the 4th quarter. Jokic passes to Murray. Right wing.
I'm trying to, Nazil, you want to drive?
It's hauled in by the Bulls.
I'm going to see if you can drive next series, if it works. Should work.
Caruso with the ball. Now defended by Money. To the paint.
What car you in the drive?
And the layup's good off the glass.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a
You're riding the Camaro?
taking care of business.
They're going to win by a
Like,
nice
let you know the steering is not that great, bro.
night.
So you can't go too fast. So you
Gordon
must
with the
spin.
screen for Murray. Gordon finds Murray.
But it's, at the same time, push his
Jokic
bitch.
with
Son.
the screen on White. It's up a 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
Let me fix his bitch.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Come on, Nazir.
For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in.
Get in the driver's seat, Twin. Right here. Alright, Nazir. Don't sail, Twin. Hey, press circle, Twin. Get in first person and everything. Bruh. It's just like GTA. Jump start this bitch.
For memory. On to the next one.
20 this in that GTA, but it's actually driving, bro.
Why, if it isn't the most recognizable athlete in the tri-state area.
Chillin', you already know. How about you?
I'm straight. Oh, have a good game, man.
I'll be back.
What up? Hold on. I'm loading in. Hmm? Anybody? Mm-hmm. Leave? You want me to invite you? Invite me. But not Zero, bro. I was supposed to be getting my retwist, fam. But that shit I ain't get that shit today. Huh? Nah. I will pay your money. Huh? Why? Alright. It's straight. Yeah, you can when we go here to the desert on Los Santos. Yeah. Damn. Mm-hmm. 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 You got the stripes on the back too. Yeah. Good job hard. All right, come on. Oh, I swear that bitch.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there,
Damn.
everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas, and it's Watford in at the center position. And for Denver, we've got Christian Brown, Murray out there with Nikola Jokic, and it's Money in at the shooting guard. Well, Grant, it's the time of year where teams are starting to find their identity and looking forward to the coming months.
I don't think NPC, bro.
The initial grind.
I'm recalling my shit. They selling apples and bananas over here. Boot gang that shit. Too rich for doing that. I'm gonna be coming soon. God damn, bro. You need to rate my shit. My shit better not have no scratch on. Hey, bro, my shit. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. Fuck it. I'm going to Los Santos in the city. You need to rate my shit, bro. Yeah. I tried to scare your ass. I tried to scare your ass. Oh, my bad, bro. What was they stopping for? This nigga trying to rake my shit. Alright. When he catch back up. Hell nah, never that. I'm going this way, nigga. I'm going the shortcut. This is a shortcut way. Nah, you finna see. I'm just crashing, bro. That's all. If I wasn't crashing, I would have been up there. These NPCs keep on pulling in front of me and shit. I just fucking roll back like crazy. You talking to me? Huh? I don't know. I don't fuck with sports.
Onward and upward from here. But teams are still figuring out who the contenders and pretenders might be. But nobody's
Yeah.
hopes are complete.
Look at your ass. Got scared. I scared you though.
Tarnished just yet. Here's Brown. To the middle. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Schroeder with it. Pass to Watford. And stolen by Jokic. To the left side wing. Here's Money. Offline with a three. Brooklyn with the ball.
Nigga, I'm right.
Now here's Schroeder, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over.
Hell yeah, I did. Oh, that was clean the fuck. I gotta clip that. How long? I don't see how I got through that shit. Hold on, I'm finna look at that shit. Hold on. You want me to call you and show you or nah? Alright, hold on. Alright.
$10 points a game.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Money. He's been contributing over 15 a game. From deep. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
I know Jokic doesn't have the quickest feet or the most hops, but just outstanding at reading where a missed shot might land.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Thomas. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Murray. In his last outing, he had 11 points.
Oh, shit.
Outside Schroeder.
That's my fault. Man, my spent out like hell.
Here's Thomas. From 8 feet.
Makes you get in front of me now.
Jokic grabs the
I'm
board.
cut through everything you
Denver
cut
has
through.
gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I know you ain't gonna be able to do that shit. That shit small as fuck. Oh yeah, he got that one. Fuck. Hold on, Nazir. Wait. Tap. Alright, come on.
Look, Jokic already
Now white line is
NBA's
now white
greatest
line is
passing big man.
now white line that bitch. Come on, every cut you on, nigga.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And out of bounds, Denver will have it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Nuggets, they've had an intriguing start to the season.
Come on, man, make this shit risky, bro. I want to see some risky shit.
You get the feeling that their confidence is really
By the way, you on the mic, you the Nazir.
Rebound Brooklyn.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
I'm on every lane you in. Just look behind me when you do it.
Denver in the lead. Out to the right wing. Here's Money. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Make this shit risky, cuz. Man, I could have cut through that shit.
Passing there from Murray, keeping his eyes open and finding the open man.
And the one thing about Jamal Murray, Brent, you know he's not afraid of the big moments.
Nah, and it felt really good just as a basketball fan, BA, to see Jamal Murray return to those big moment plays that we got used to while the teams were in the bubble.
Yes, I did went through that. I promise you I did. I can see on the clue.
The bigger the game gets.
Here's Money. He's got 6. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too?
Come on, every line you on, nigga.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Timeout called. Brooklyn. You know, Brent, what's impressive is how Nikola Jokic stays in the MVP conversation every single year.
I'm on every line you on, nigga. I'm on every line.
Gonna open some eyes. I mean,
I'm behind your shit, nigga.
Undeniable, but it's that leadership and that quality about selflessness.
I'm on every line, fam.
It's getting the job done.
You ain't cutting through that shit. Oh, I cut through that shit too. I would have had did it. I'm cutting through this shit though. Damn. Ah, side. Big ass truck, man.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Finney Smith checked in for Johnson. Bates Diop comes in for
What is this
Bridges.
truck doing?
And Ben Simmons subbed in for Schroeder.
White line that shit, Nazil. Damn. Damn. Yeah. I don't know, but make this shit risky, man. I need some risky shit.
Yeah.
I bet. Say no more. Ooh, I was not gonna cut through that shit. I was not finna cut through that shit.
I'm playing y'all on GTA.
Yeah.
All right.
We riding.
I'm gonna join y'all after this.
Alright. Damn, Nazir.
Tide Simmons.
Hell yeah. You wanna follow through every car I follow through now?
Misses.
Oh.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They lead by 4.
I bet. Let me get in front.
Coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Oh,
They had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down.
I gotta respawn my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Here's Thomas. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Clock at 2.
She wanna lean.
And he dropped that one in.
I call my mirror.
Now, what a great option he gives them.
I'm gonna keep up with
every
you. I'm
possession.
gonna call my mirror.
And here's Murray.
They better not crash my
For
shit.
3. And the
Jeez.
Nuggets hit again from deep.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
How your shit spawn down there? My shit spawn up here. I'm gonna put on that drop top motherfucker. Hold on. Yeah, put that drop top. Alright. Are we not going down there? Alright. Come on, every shit you on.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We've got Zeke Naji, Justin Holiday out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. You know, at this stage of Reggie Jackson's career, it's clear teams value his experience.
Yeah, he's someone this team loves having in their locker room. A strong veteran presence who serves as a mentor to his younger teammates.
He's off on the first. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, B.A. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers, in this league has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from 3. And you got to keep them guessing.
Now here's Smith.
I couldn't
He's
make
coming
that
off
shit.
a 10-point game against Phoenix. Outside Simmons.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Clowney can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up.
You're not making that shit.
What?
How?
Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Najee in the post.
Ain't no fucking way.
And he gets that one. Najee's got his first basket of the night.
You know, Reggie Jackson.
Oh, I mean, like, ain't no way you making that shit. What the? You ain't making that shit. I knew it. I knew he's not gonna make that shit.
Here's Clowney.
Yeah, he was.
Scoreless. Bridges passes to Simmons. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson outside. Holiday finds Jokic. Jackson outside. Takes a 3.
Damn, man.
It's hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jackson against Smith. 3-pointer.
I think I'm screwed.
Drops in the 3. Finney Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Smith looking now to dish to the guys who are wide open.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Oh, my
Ben
turn to
Simmons has dealt
shine,
with
man.
injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive
My
and
turn,
aggressive.
nigga.
I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets.
Oh,
and that's
didn't? That's
also
so
going to help
strange.
my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
I forgot my
Such
this
a key
Mero
right
shit.
now.
Trash
Thanks,
as
Allie.
hell.
Good stuff there. Bridges misses. For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Smith against Jackson.
Fuck that shit.
And they double up Jokic. There's the triple. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. And
How
finally
the
getting
fuck?
the full strength.
I made it too, never
The
mind.
Nuggets showing how great they can be, Grant.
Well, the franchise.
How the fuck is this nigga making that shit?
BA. And you look at all their top players.
Come on, he going straight. Oh shit.
Plenty of runway left ahead of them.
Denver's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You can't do this shit though. You can't do that shit. You can't do this shit.
Completely new group
Can't do
here
that
for
shit,
the
boy.
Nuggets.
You can't do that shit, boy.
The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Can't do that shit, boy. Oh shit.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Cam Thomas.
And
Ain't
he's
no
been
shit.
locked in
Oh,
at
watch
the free
this.
throw line for sure. In the past 5 games.
God damn, I'm tired. I'm tired of this Mero. Hold on, go to Los
Sometimes
Santos.
that's how it works.
These
You
Johns
just
swerve
get
too
that
much.
Extra focus at the charity stripe.
And now that we're into December, let's
Shit.
check in on the
Damn,
Rookie of the Year
damn,
race.
damn,
And this
damn.
year's rookie class has been an exceptionally fun one to watch. So I'm sure fans want to know who's out in front. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings. But there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
And he may not be a standout in this rookie class, but he's made important contributions.
Yeah, but I do like the build-up right now. He's getting up to speed. He's getting used to his role on the team, the minutes that he's going to play. And we'll see how he
Damn.
progresses as the season
Hold on,
moves
watch me do it. Watch me do it, Nazir. Watch me.
6 points
Watch me
for
slide
him.
this
Back
bitch.
to Schroeder. Money grabs
No, hold on.
it.
Watch me first. Watch me first. Watch me first. Watch me first.
without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Thomas, that's good.
Some defense.
Clip that. Clip that. Clip that. Clip that. Clip that. Clip that. Clip that real quick. I need to see that hoe. FaceTime me. I need to see that hoe.
Biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Money.
I need to see that shit. I need to see that shit, bro.
Seconds left in the second period. This one's for 3. It's a rebound by the Nets. And this game,
I bet. I gotta see this shit. I gotta see that shit.
Nigga hit that bitch.
That bitch was tough.
That bitch was tough.
I'm finna get in the same spot as you.
the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Knocks it down from distance.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous.
I clipped it. I clipped it. I clipped it. I clipped it. Yo, I'm finna send you a video of it. I'm finna send you a video of it instead of FaceTime.
Murray passes to Money. Shot from the wing. Here's Jordan. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
That shit was tough.
You could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top, up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, yo. I'm finna send you that hoe. Wrong shit.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Should be sending.
Not to steer us completely off topic.
I'm finna try to buy me this new car though.
Either of you ever
it look like a
about
track out.
in the league?
I don't think they still got it in the game.
I don't know if I'd be good at it
though.
because I get so invested in these games, man. I might lose my cool.
This one car I be seeing TikTokers be using, but I don't think they got it in the game no more.
You heard it here first. No Coach O'Neal in our future.
Did it send?
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a
Yeah, it
close
just sent.
contest
Yeah, it
so
just
far.
sent. I heard
One
it.
thing I like, their efficiency. Very patient, not forcing up too many bad shots, making the most of their possessions.
That's their best chance to.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson
man.
for the
We
start of the
found
third
it?
quarter.
Let me see. All right.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the
Which
last
one is it?
possession.
Where is it? Oh, yeah. I was talking about that. Hold on. Hold on. You said we went to 4-door?
Now Schroeder hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the floor for the Nets. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas, and it's Watford in at the 5.
Oh, black. I like black cars, bro. I don't know why. Yeah.
It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Let me slide this bit, Nazir. Let me try this bit real quick. This bit look like it's trouble.
You go out and find a player that elevates everybody else.
That was
a guy who becomes the
amazing.
2-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse.
Why is it not slide?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing
Yeah.
against the Bulls put forth a nice effort. He tallied 10 points, and his
yeah.
aggressive
Wait till my new car
got
come
a number
first.
of times. A surprise effort from a guy who
Yeah.
typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really
Come on,
made an
Vikings.
impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again
Get that
tonight.
shit out of here.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game
That's
says
your
how
best
much
new
faith
car
they
come.
have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Here's Money.
Got him
Why is it
again.
not sliding through, bro?
A wasted trip.
Bro, why is it
down
not
the floor.
doing it?
That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
He's
My
on
character
your,
supposed to slide.
I think we know
I'm
why
enjoying
that's a
that.
high
Right.
percentage look.
Good. Looks like we're starting to see a pattern
Man, I ain't
here.
trying to my way,
Not
Nazir.
afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
For
It's a close game right
Bro.
here.
3 from the floor in this third
I'm enjoying
quarter. Murray
in
passes to
the
Jokic.
set.
All right.
Here's Money.
Oh, no.
Right wing. Puts
Hold
it
on.
up.
Got him.
Solid.
Hey.
Fuck it, I'm down, child.
Money's got 6 in the quarter.
I had did it at first, but I don't know why I ain't working no more.
And looking good.
I'm finna call this car then, bro. That's it.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final.
Damn,
half
can you
of
look at the
play
car
now.
name of that
Bridges the
shit?
screen on Murray.
Wait, I think it's this. I got it. I think I got it.
4 on the clock. And
I
here's
got
Schroeder
it.
outside.
Okay.
Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9
Yeah,
rebounds
man.
in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Be seeing niggas on.
Costa
Yeah, I be
Brown.
seeing niggas using this on TikTok. I mean, it's
Second
sad
half
for
of
us to
play
be a
here
track
with
car.
just under 2.5
It don't look like
minutes
one,
passed.
but
Jokic
it's supposed
with
to be a
it.
track car.
Lets it go from the wing. 2 points.
Hey,
There we go.
Joe. Hey.
And it's a
I'm finna take this
7-point
bit to
Denver lead.
LS. This bit.
Another great
gonna take this
assists.
bitch to
The
LS.
offense is really clicking now.
We hear that label uniform.
You gonna follow me there?
up there a bit
Oh,
these
this shit
days.
probably gonna be faster than
Nikola
mine.
Jokic, he is truly
I ain't got
one
no
of one,
idea.
Brent.
Yeah, incredible to watch the way that Jokic is able to
I didn't even
control the
crash,
game
man. I didn't
and
crash
pick
until
his
you
spots
did.
BA to impact it, whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists
Damn.
happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. What a complete package he is.
And you have to think that they're
You gonna be
leading
able to
this
hide
game
now.
because of how they've controlled the boards
My
tonight.
shit don't got no upgrade.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside
This
here
shit
in the
moving.
third. Schroeder against Murray. Left side
That shit,
Johnson.
that shit moving, boy.
Oh, that one's off. Still out of
About to
sync.
turn soon.
Denver's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. That one rolls around and rims out. The Nets shooting an average of 43%
Oh, no, he
from
catching
the
up,
floor.
though. This is straight away now. Yeah, he finna
Watson
catch
with a
up.
rebound. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. 10-point
Now he
lead.
finna be
This
able
is
to
their
turn. He
biggest
finna
of the
start
game.
turning around.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Outside
This
Schroeder.
bitch finna be tough now, too. Just wait. Just trust the process.
Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot.
It.
Now here's Johnson. Fires from deep. That shot is off. And here's Murray. Lets it go from 11. And he gets the jumper to drop. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
They've toned down their three. Point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
It's Thomas on the wing. He's got 10. Oh, sweet move. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body
Oh, no,
language.
I'm
And you just
finna
don't want to see that.
Pass to Money. Now Murray. He's guarded by Bridges. Jokic with a screen on Bridges. Three-pointer. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Denver Nuggets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel.
That bitch got a spoiler on it.
Nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
I just got done upgrading.
In for Brooklyn. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
I didn't see that shit.
Oh, way over here.
The Nuggets have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jackson. And it's Money in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Watford. Grant, this next team trying to
look behind you, Nazir. Look behind you.
Yeah, well, with the players they have,
and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
Previous play is under the
Now there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose the challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
My shit tough. If I'm to the CEO.
The first one falls. Good on both. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Now here's Smith to the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game. Denver calls timeout. A different look for Denver. Watson, he's checked in for Naji. Brown comes in for Caldwell-Pope. And Murray subbed in for Jackson.
They get it.
Here's Murray. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Money. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him. He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Oh, the teardrop falls in. Now just a 5-point Denver lead.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously.
My order not to be played.
Sure are pretty.
Money. Pass to Jokic. Here's Money. Free throw line jumper.
I'm just testing your bitch out here.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth.
This bitch move.
Here's Thomas.
Bitch move.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
This bitch moves now.
Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Money's got 11 in the second half.
And Murray with come over here. We can start up here. We starting up here.
You can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick
my
decision.
Stolen.
I got to recall by shit because my shit got a little scratch spot. Hey, and I don't like that.
Hey, let's go. I
numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
20 minutes.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And there's been another
fuck, man, I tried to caught the fucking wrong card.
That's the offensive rebounding.
Got him again.
They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Might as well drive this bitch, because I do not feel like waiting.
Here's Money, covered by Schroeder. 5 on the clock.
I called the wrong card, bro. I ain't want to call this shit.
47% on this one, looking efficient.
Nah, I want to ride with you, bro. Nah.
High arcing shot. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Brown passes to Money. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Money.
He ain't finna do
Good
shit,
with the
bro.
triple. It's a 4-second differential.
Oh, he not doing that. He not doing that.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Nigga just join out of nowhere. He ain't gonna try to join the party, you know? Hold on, Nazir. My shit finna come. My shit finna come, Nazir. Hold on.
The layup is up and in.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what
My
great
jump.
players
46 seconds. Hold on. 44 seconds. 43 seconds. 42 seconds. 41 seconds. 40 seconds.
The Nuggets winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
34 seconds. 33 seconds.
Put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra.
29 seconds. 28 seconds. 27 seconds.
That'll wrap it up, folks. For Ali LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire
22 seconds.
2K
21
Sports
seconds.
crew. This is Brian Anderson signing off.
18,
So long
17,
and good night,
16,
everyone.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're gonna let you right now. This nigga better not run into my shit.
Alright, yeah. I am now. What's the joint?
Leaks make it on now.